This is Alan Snell with LVSportsBiz.com. I'm here with Ryan Growney, General Manager of South Point, and we're here at the book. The sports book is one of the most popular features here at South Point. Ryan, when did things open up, and how would you describe the atmosphere so far?
We physically took the padlock and chains off the doors at 8 a.m. at 7:40. We planned on opening at 8, had a small crowd gathering, wanted to give them the ability to spread out, so we went ahead and opened the doors a little early, got everybody in here. It's been fantastic. We did it at 8 o'clock. We didn't want a big bomb rush coming back. We wanted to let people flow in, let our customers get used to all the new things that they have to do, the new facial coverings that they have to wear, the sanitation devices that we're using. We have electrostatic machines that are spraying the entire building almost non-stop. So we thought it was responsible and safer to open at 8 a.m. as opposed to midnight. So I think we're glad we did it that way. The crowd, you can tell people are coming in, checking it out, and as time goes on, they're understanding what's going on, and I think it's been an absolutely perfect reopening.
What's interesting is that the Cowboys are back for PBR, which will be happening right at your facility. People forget, UFC had their event last weekend. They're having 250 this weekend. But PBR has been on the scene. In fact, they really started live sports in this country even before Dana White and UFC. And here they are this weekend. Talk a little about the PBR event here at South Point.
So they got it on in Oklahoma, worked with the governor. It was at the Lazy E, and it was a great event. But what it was the stands were empty. And if you've ever seen a ball game or any sporting event and the fans are empty, it just loses something from a visual standpoint, from an excitement standpoint, and that stands true for the athletes as well. So they came here, we've got them set up. Tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, we'll be bucking bulls, and we basically built them a TV studio mixed with a nightclub, mixed with a bull riding arena. There's lights, TV screens all around the entire, so the background's going to be electric, going to be exciting. I think it's better for the bull riders. When they get on, they're going to have a little more adrenaline going on, riding in this environment, and we're looking forward to see how it turns out on TV. There'll be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every weekend in June. So we're getting 12 shows out of them, CBS Sports and CBS on Sunday. So I can't wait. When was the last time you heard live from Las Vegas? You're going to hear it tomorrow night, 6 p.m. at the South Point.
Now, were these special PBR events specially crafted for the pandemic situation?
They were, because the title sponsor main tour got shut down. They wanted to get content out there. They wanted to get back on the air. They wanted their bull riders and their employees to go back to work. So they created this special it's a team matchup that they're going to be doing. It's the Monster Energy Team Challenge, and it's head-to-head matchups with there's 12 teams involved. So it's going to be a brand new format, very exciting. Tune in to understand exactly how it's going to work. But they absolutely just created this so that their fans would have something to watch while some people are still at home, but also until they can go back to their normal schedule, and also until all the other sporting events come back. Right now, UFC and PBR, NASCAR, that's about out. That's all that's out there. So they're doing their part to keep their fans entertained. We're doing our part to get Las Vegas back on live television.
What kind of special precautions did you have to do with the PBR folks? Because there obviously won't be fans this weekend, and I assume there'll be testing.
Yep. So they have
and quarantining of the Cowboys.
Yep, 108 people on the crew. That's television judges, bullfighters, stock contractors, everyone that walked into the building. There was 3 different bubbles that you had to be in. If you were in the arena bubble, the competition bubble, you showed up, you got tested, and you went to your room to quarantine until you got your results back. Once your results come back negative, then you're allowed to go to the arena. And we've set up an area for them to hang out as opposed to just sitting in their room. They're in a space with everyone that's been tested. Everyone came back negative. We set up basketball, cornhole, ping pong, a TV area, video game area, so they can hang out with the fellow competitors that have all been tested negative, and then they're quarantined in that situation until the close of the show. The TV guys, they've been tested, and then they have to social distance, but they'll never enter the arena. They get in the TV trucks, and then they're able to social distance in those areas. But the amount of precautions that they've taken, it was a 26-page document that they are following to ensure the safety of this event so that we could get it approved, and we're glad we did, because it's going to be awesome tomorrow night.
Did the Nevada Athletic Commission technically approve this deal?
That Athletic Commission doesn't have anything to do with it. It was the Gaming Control Board is what is approving, or it's not exactly an approval. We submitted our plan. There was no objection, so we were able to move forward with this. Obviously, with no fans, the Athletic Commission didn't have play a role in landing the event.
Okay,
here.
so it was the state gaming officials that.
We operate under the license with the Nevada Gaming Control Board.
Okay.
So that is who we answer to. That is who we have to submit all information to, and that's who we've been working with to get this thing done.
Will there be any local media allowed to cover it?
Nope, because obviously you can't get into the room unless you've been tested and things of that nature. So they have their dedicated journalists that are following the same protocol that their team had to handle. So they bring their own photographers, their own videographers, and their own reporting people that will be able to report on the event, send out the results. You can watch it on television and report it as it goes, but no outside presence will be allowed into that arena because of safety aspects.
And how many Cowboys will be competing?
24 Cowboys in two separate weeks. So 48 Cowboys total, 4 weeks, 3 days per week, and then the finals are going to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So this is a 4-week qualifying period, if you will. You're on a team. Some teams advance to the semifinals that'll be here, and then they advance to the finals in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the weekend after 4th of July. And the governor of South Dakota has allowed them to have fans, so they'll probably, not only were the first event back live on TV, they'll be the first event back live with fans in the arena, 35% capacity, but it's a start, and we're glad they're doing it.
Will people be able to bet on their competition?